So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
That is kind of clever.
Spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
That is pretty clever, I will admit, but why go through the trouble, though, is what I would like to see.
Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with the katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us. Oh, but
what?
could it have moved the slide box so easily?
Was that a reference to something? Because I missed that.
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
But why go through the trouble?
Times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick.
Just assume everything she says is a reference. I should, probably.
It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed.
Hmm.
I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
We should just expect that from him, though. I mean, come on. This is the third trial with the guy. We know how he works. It's a lie.
Man, you guys got me.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
What?
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out.
And?
If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh.
Huh.
Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Damn it, Miyu. You know, I hate this. I feel like I see his logic more and more as this game goes on. I mean, yeah, that would have caught probably the guy, but that just confused the shit out of all of us. Don't do that, dude. Just don't do it.
Okay, I'll start right now.
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
Just go in the corner, play with yourself. Okay, I'll start now. Whee!
Mew, I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Oh my god, just do to Kokichi what you did to Gonta. There you go. Problem solved.
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter, since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Oh my god.
Cum dumpster!
Oh my god.
Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
What should we talk about now?
Something else, Gonta. Something else. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, this game went to places. This game went to places. And she wants to ask me out on a date. Fuck no. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I love this back and forth. The two of them have such a great back and forth. I will admit, Kokichi and Miyu. She likes it kinky,
Not on the locked
apparently.
room, but on who entered Angie's lab.
Kokichi found her V-spot, guys. Oh, God. Facepalm.
Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their
Miu,
number.
why? Miu was Toko if Toko was comfortable with herself. You know what? Probably. It's like Toko up a couple levels. My flagpole is confused right now. Damn it, Andy! Oh my god. Me, why?
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Sumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
I agree with him. It doesn't matter. She still should be suspected. My flagpole is confused right now.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
You do what you want there, Shadow Dragon. That Miu for you guy? Waifu, right? I don't understand the grammar of that sentence, but... Booyah! I don't know. Thank you for the cheer.
It's fine. That's just a waste of time.
Don't encourage her.
Me? A suspect? I'd never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
The what now?
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down!
Anyway, I want to ask
Okay,
the
then.
suspect rangers. What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
Meanwhile, Maki's like, why is everyone here completely insane? I don't know. It's a good question.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
Now there's the big question in the room. Why?
Huh?
Why did Tenko have to die too?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know.
Oh, yeah, but Angie was wondering that too. Hugs.
So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim. We gotta figure out who killed Angie.
Go, go, suspect rangers. We gotta figure out who killed Angie. I guess so, but
Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless.
because of the rule.
Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Himiko?
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her?
Whoa.
Himiko.
Himiko,
You could make a religion out of this.
Lies?
Lies? What are you talking about now, dude?
everything you said is total BS.
How so?
You didn't give 2 shits about Tenko when she was alive.
Honestly, he's kind of right. You really did not give 2 shits about Tenko. You kind of went out of your way to avoid her. It is true, but I kind of understand her thought process at the same time. You know, it's like you don't really truly understand or appreciate what you have until it's gone. That kind of a thing. So now that Tenko is dead, now she realizes how much actually Tenko meant to her, kind of a thing.
But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Yeah. Face her death?
Yeah, listen to Space Boy. He knows what he's talking about here.
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth.
Hey, looks like we're going to bring Himiko into our little fold. Our Kaito gang. Kaito has been gathering all of us. He gathered me, he gathered Maki, now he's going to gather Himiko?
I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito. Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls
Wait, you
Tenko's
do?
death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse.
A death curse?
I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Are you forming a new cult?
Listen up.
Maybe
All
so.
you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed up.
Tenko was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting
When Angie does it,
sidetracked here.
it's a cult, but when Kaito does it, it's friendship. Well, because there's no higher power. That's why.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on!
Kaito.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Yeah, okay. Listen to her. She's a good voice of reason.
Let us talk about
Kaito's high power
Tenko's
space.
case, then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. That was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So, what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
He's got a point. If you left the trial not knowing Tenko's murderer, the group would all suspect each other constantly. It is true. So we do need to determine who that is too as well.
Tancrotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there is suspicious. Tancrotch!
The people who attended the seance was, well, Korikyu, Shuichi, Himiko, Kokichi, and Kibo? No, not Kibo. Well, that's the only one with 5 people. Oh, okay, minus Tenko. That's why I'm getting confused. Because I'm like, there's 5 people. No, Tenko was the 5th. Right. So, never mind. Sorry. Boom. Number 1 there.
That's it.
Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie.
It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those 4 are the culprits!
Oh.
Don't you mean
Himiko's
suspects?
still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most
Coinkydink.
suspicious out of the 4 is
Oh,
really
God, a coinkydink. First try. Yeah, I got it on the first try.
Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
Honestly, Kyo is the most suspicious to me.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes? If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
Yeah, and
In
Kiba
addition,
was there
The
before.
seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Oh, that's actually a good point. Himiko was the one who selected the room. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always the best for stuff like this. Okay. Himiko was the one who picked.
Right.
I forgot about that.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance.
Kyo was like a kid in a candy shop. The seance. I want to do this seance. I've dreamed about this seance. Can we do the seance?
The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
You must be referring to all of the tunnels underground. The floorboards under Tenko were loose. The culprit might have gone under the floor to enter. Oh. Oh, then, oh, not those. Then we talking about...
There!
Okay, we're talking about the stuff all the way over there. I thought they both count for the same
You're
thing.
talking about under the floor, right?
Because they're both under the floor.
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
Wait a minute.
It's appearing before me.
Hold on, there is another suspect. I think I know where he's going with this.
Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I just want to see, is he going where I think he's going? There is another suspect who could have done all this. At least involving
The culprit
Tenko.
sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean,
No.
Kibo's flashlight.
He is going this way.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo's flashlight.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said, hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
I know.
on a
I noticed I
second.
could lie. I actually listened to a bit of the soundtrack. I could tell that which is the perjury soundtrack now. It's the one with all this talking in the middle of the sound or the music. It's true that with a little light you can move around under the floor. But is that possible?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
How could
You
I
see,
lie here?
Our villain had a light.
Our villain had a light? Okay, wait a minute. Funky the Mia would add it to Kibo. Yeah, he can emit a blinding light from his eyes. Okay. What about the crosspiece of dried blood? The sickle. The sound. The sound's not there, isn't it?
Candle?
I
Loose
need
floorboard. Dried blood. Are you sure you need to lie? No, but there's like a back route. I could take a back route, I think is what it is.
Kibo's flashlight function.
What's the marker stone? Music has nothing to do with lies. Typically they play a specific soundtrack for the things about lie about Kibo's flashlight function to Miyu. Oh, okay. Wait, I could do that? That's what I do? I'm just gonna try it.
Kibo could have used that function to get
I missed.
and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I missed. God damn it. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm okay with people telling me about like the lie perjury ones because they're like back routes, which is like they're really hard to find typically because you got to think outside the box. I'm awful at that. I can already see like the logical continuation of this. But I'm trying to figure out which is the back route. I said that I think in like the first trial. I'm okay with people telling me what the back routes are if I can't figure them out.
Kibo could have used that function to get
Reveal the truth.
I'm gonna perjure myself here.
Mew, you gave Kibo his flashlight function, correct? Did you not notice?
I didn't notice what.
It's hard to believe that Kiba was the culprit in this case. I mean, I agree too. I mean, I can't imagine him murdering anybody. Just based on who Kibo is and his name. Would you like it if you used... yeah, she'd like it if I used her back route. It's even harder to believe that this trial isn't being manipulated by someone. So even if I have to lie, I need to defend Kibo.
The drawback of the flashlight function that you added. It's so bright.
I'll reveal the
even
truth with a
Kibo can't see when
lie.
it's turned on.
Wait, what? He can't?
I see. That bright, huh? Wait, what? There's no way a genius like me would make that kind of rookie mistake.
Oh, I see. Wait, what?
But you make mistakes a lot. A whole lot.
Truth answer is the light would have shined through the hole. Yes, I know. I could have. There's no way we would have not noticed light coming from underneath the floor if there was light going on underneath there. But this is just funnier because this is just basically like me saying to Miyu, "Screw you, Miyu. You fucked up."
Hey! If you're gonna fuck me in front of everyone, at least buy me dinner first!
If you can't see, it doesn't matter how bright the area is.
All right, I had a dirt moment too. He can't gamer. It's a fucking lie. Oh right, of course I'm lying right now. What happened with the camera? Right stick can rotate the camera. I can take a look around the place a little bit.
So Kibo couldn't have been underneath the floor.
Is that true, Kibo? Is what Shuichi said true?
Back routes are fun. Come on, Kibo, please play along. Kibo! I'm trying to bail you out!
Well,
I'm trying to bail you out! Oh, TMG, you naughty boy, you.
I'm so sorry. I just don't remember. Really, I'm sorry.
God damn it, this is how I fucking...
Ah, we get it already. Just turn it off. We're gonna go blind.
We're gonna go blind.
You don't remember? What does that even mean?
Well, Shuichi, trying to make a fool out of me, huh?
Yes.
Let me put on some makeup, because I want to at least look pretty before you decide to fuck me!
We haven't even gotten our date yet!
that's
Shuichi, I'm so sorry.
God damn it, Kibo! God damn you!
That is seriously bright.
He's blinding Kaito at the same time. He's flashing Kaito
The light
at...
have shined through the gaps of the floorboard if it had been this bright.
Yes, it would have. Oh, but you can't tell me that wasn't entertaining. The hole.
yes.
Not Miyu's back route. The other hole.
Not even Kibo.
Oh, they couldn't have?
We were there after all. We would know. There was a hole near the corner of the room we were in, remember? If someone had a light under the floor, it would have leaked through.
Now back on track, even though that was extremely worth it.
I'm pretty sure the room was pitch black.
Miyu's other hold? Oh, lewd. I'm surrounded by morons. This all talk about under the floorboards and murder. I get on bone the meat. On the meat bone. On the bone meat. Flashbacks. the bag sword boo bam.
That's right. You didn't see anything, so the culprit couldn't have used a light.
And just because I have a built-in flashlight function does not mean I am the culprit.
I see. That was a flaw in my theory.
Geez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot.
I think because he just wants to do that.
My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats.
Truthfully, it should mean that you're capable of that, though, dude.
My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
That is... Why would you design a robot like that?
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
Bone the master meat, oh my god.
I neither want nor need your pity.
No, you don't lose health going, doing backwards.
Flashlight! It's way too bright!
You don't lose health. You lose health if you fuck up and miss, like, the target, like I did. Then I lost health because I missed shooting the correct thing.
It would have been difficult
Cover
to
your
move
mouth.
around under the floor in the pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny?
That is true.
Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from under floor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Oh god.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, seriously.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that. That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
God damn it, game. Ah, god damn it.
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Why would you design a robot like that? To be fair, anyone who has seen the average sci-fi movie would make very sure not to make a robot that's both smarter, stronger, and has better sense than the average human. I mean, that is also fair. I mean, anybody who's watched things like iRobot or other movies where robots take over, Terminator, probably would know better at this point. It's a fair assessment.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard?
On the meat bone. I'll make sure to have all the sunglasses.
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit.
V3 is after DR2 confirmed. I think that was already known.
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
And what would that be?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
Alright, that might be good to kind of put in a timeline of events sort of thing.
When? So not during seance?
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
This is the point of no return, Tenko. Yeah. This is us preparing for the ritual.
Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
The floorboard was removed
She be
at
dead.
that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her then.
Impossible.
Then she wasn't
She feels
killed when the room was
distinctly
dark.
neglected
It was
and
a different
ignored.
time.
The whole first part of the trial was about Angie, though.
A different time?
We're probably going to get back to that, too.
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads. Huh? Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory.
And what would that be?
Now hurry up and think! Want to make my golden brain tingle? Start circle jerking your limp dick brains!
God damn it!
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was
True.
dead when the cage was lifted.
Ask Atua.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Like that.
What?
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real
What
fast.
is up with you?
So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
Me? What the hell?
Who lifted the cage?
It was me.
Oh my god, Miyu.
Obviously, Himiko is the culprit.
Okay, dude.
There's no down.
Best Miyu scene. Tenko not being killed during the seance? It might not be impossible, but there's no evidence for it.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time.
Deductions turn her on.
She was under the cage the whole time.
The blood was on the bottom of the cage. Atua was feeling sick, takes the day off.
And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
Okay.
Moment Cage lifted.
The moment the cage was lifted. How do I refute this? Go hug him while he's ill. What is the best way to refute this?
Like that.
Deductions are welcome in a school environment indeed.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
It was me.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
I feel like this is what I have to... It cannot be seen through. With the gamer cards. I need to... I keep forgetting to do that. I need to turn that off. Currently bothered. Silly Maki. Cannot get any... She's dead.
There's no down. When Tenko got killed,
Oh,
it wasn't during
AJ.
the seance.
damn it.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. She was dead.
Alright, well, I figured this out now.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
I missed.
That's wrong.
God damn it.
No. it
How
isn't
many
possible
times
kill
do I
at
have
the
to tell
moment the
people to
cage was
not
lifted.
spoil things in the goddamn chat? Because I actually did look over this time and saw the answer to that question. God damn it. AJ, don't do that again. If you do it again, I'm gonna have to ban you from the chat.
Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth
I
was
use general
removed
mail. Quit
before
overthinking
the
and find my
cage was
killer.
lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
The only
Gonzo was
possibility
protagonist. He would
is
always
that
get the
Tenko was
4
killed during
final
the seance.
something.
Remodel right
Whoa, hello. What the hell? Oh, god damn it. Wait, how do I use this thing?
No,
Viridian, you have used
still
this thing
wrong to
correctly.
think that
Thank you for the
Tenko was
question.
killed during the seance.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out.
Okay, let's do this.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gaps of the cage. And that clean white sheet got stained blood red!
Miu, this is
The
pretty
weapon
flimsy.
was a sickle.
Yeah, it's a
Only
sickle.
The blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
But
She
her last moments in a crouched position.
He wasn't that far from the cage's gap, in which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo!
Hold on. There's a hole here.
The blade's all you need! If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko.
Uh-huh.
Sitting there with her neck all exposed.
Oh, I missed. I missed! Did I get it? What?
was wrong.
But she was crouched. I thought that was the thing.
Blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting
But
in
wait a
there with
minute.
Her neck all exposed.
Hold on. Oh, damn it! For fuck's sake. I had a thought and that was totally wrong. Hold on. 6 inches and the blood was still wet.
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage,
This floorboard. Naughty Gamer Kun always talking about girls' exposed holes. What? It's not me, it's the game! I swear! Oh, it was not loose.
it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Excuse me. What?
Damn it.
Oh, right. It only
Blade's
actually
all you need.
goes to the side of my
If you
screen,
stick the blade through
or
a
how
gap in the
how big my
cage,
thing is.
it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
I don't know. At this point, oh, that was it.
Cut through your words.
A marker stone? How was that it? I just picked something random there. You're losing cool points.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage. She
Oh,
was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone.
Doi, I thought that would have been explained by her last moments because it said she was in a crouched position. So I'm like, wait, what?
And
How
the
does that
cage
not work?
itself was about 3 feet
The
tall.
reason she was crouched was because of the stone. That's how the game logicked it. God damn it. I was like a step ahead. That was the thing.
The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
Good.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Yeah, no worries.
Gota's jumping in too.
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
Exactly.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have
Remember
been
me? She was
pierced.
on her knees. You of all people should have forgotten that. Are you the killer?
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Are you fucking for real right now, Kokichi?
Huh?
Are you going there right now? You just want to fuck with Kaito, don't
What
you?
if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
Lovely.
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
Lovely. Scary thing is Kokichi knows all our weaknesses and knows how to exploit them. That's right, because he saw all of our motive videos.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Then explain how the culprit
you've given
killed
me an
Tenko
interesting
under
idea.
these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that!
wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
Wait, are you suggesting she killed herself? No.
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have noticed.
I agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
What? You do?
Nonsense.
You do
There was
dibbly
no
do
space in
what?
the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
Huh?
What?
What? Maki roll say what now?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time.
What are... Wait, are you now suggesting she killed herself?
I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
Okay, you are. Okay, at least yours makes a little bit more logical sense, but why? They she's referring to is Tenko herself. Don't call me Maki Roll. You're saying Tenko killed herself?
I
But
believe Maki's
why?
referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say?
Call her Harumaki.
Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
But why?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out.
But it would raise some more questions.
She volunteered to be in the cage, and then stabbed herself during the seance.
Are you thinking that she loosened that floorboard so she could throw away the thing? Because she didn't die immediately, right? Hold on. The thing says... resulting in death. Nobody said anything about instantly dying. So she could have... what? Loosened that floorboard herself? Thrown the thing in there after she stabbed herself? That's fucking hardcore.
It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right?
Yeah.
If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
But she did loosen the floorboard. She pulled it up.
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Oh my god. Miyu's not just a dumb bitch.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
Okay, so you're going there.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Okay, like physically, yeah, it makes sense. I agree, but why though? There's no why.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me.
Why would she do it in the first place?
No reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Shitballs. Dude, if that is the case, I'm really scared to say that you're correct.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Yeah, but it went further than just attention. Guilt. That is a reason. I agree. Guilt. Holy shit, if that's true. A murder-suicide.
Led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore. So she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Oh my lord. Okay, this is this is shades of Nagito right now. If this is true, this is like exactly, well, not exactly like what Nagito did. Actually no, this is going to be more like what Sakura did in the first game, except Sakura's intent was not to take us down. Was to, fuck, I can't even remember why. Oh, because she did it because she was too guilty. That's why. She didn't think about the consequences afterwards. That we'd still have to go through a class trial.
Take us down?
But Tenko wouldn't have done that as well.
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial.
50 Shades of Nagito.
So she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
Hey, Kira Banana Lana.
Just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
Jesus. I just joined again. How far? Probably about like an hour and a half. Angie Tenko killed Angie.
What are you saying?
Et tu,
Tenko
Brute?
wasn't like that. She told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. She did. She did say that.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer.
Are you gonna go back to her motive video?
Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Because you would know her motive. Like, her motive to
You're
kill.
such a naive dude.
Huh?
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Oh, don't bring me into this.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them.
Commit suicide so the secrets wouldn't be revealed. Could be.
That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
It was your idea to begin with.
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree.
Kokichi surpassed Komaeda by the end of the game. What do you think? Potentially! I actually might like Kokichi more than Nagito in certain aspects. There are some things Nagito will always be like number one for me for, is that crazy hope thing. But Kokichi is like a little mini mastermind of his own. He's like a puppet master. He's like, dance, fools, dance! Dance for my amusement!
No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Because Nagito is just nuts. There's like calculation to what he's doing. And that's like, I really like that for other reasons. Here's your idea to begin with, lazy idiot. Hey, Tyler Ferry, welcome to the stream.
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tinko anymore. But I want... She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
A proper reason.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki?
Maki, will you trust me? I can show you
If it
the
turns out I'm
world.
wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. I'll see you guys after the seance. She did. I can show you Zawaru, though. She said, see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was a suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that, and if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. Like, that's what you're going with? And that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person. But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
You think? Tenko's last moments. I want to look at that again. In a crouch position, the injury to the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. I saw Dick move. Yeah, the music, I know. There's something here. There's a back route. Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide, but only because they're latching onto the easiest answer. I need to make them think their suicide theory won't work.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us
Yeah, what is with this dried blood?
down with her.
A dark place with no light. Place the dog god on top of the cage. Ah, this is a mandatory lie. Okay, not every lie is a back route. There's nothing like the sound, right? No. The Monokuma file.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
What could we do to make them think that their suicide thing wouldn't work? Only chapter 1 has one. Mandatory lies. Omae wa shinderu. God. Okay. So what is...
So far,
What do we do then? How do we prove or make them believe suicide couldn't have worked?
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
No.
So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person.
Tell them you grew up, Tenko. Hey, Dark Reuben. Look at your clues and imagine what you'd say if you lied about something in them. That's a good point. So what could I lie about this? Down in crouch position, the injury back in it was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. So I couldn't possibly lie about... she wouldn't have had any strength. Or in her last moments. Or anything like that. But what about that loose floorboard, I tell you?
It would explain how she died during the seance. She could have secretly brought the sickle.
And then stabbed herself with...
I don't think so. What? Let me look at the sickle real quick. Where's the sickle? Came from the Ultimate Assassin's lab.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor.
Or, hold
All the
on.
pieces.
How could she... Okay, wait. How could she have thrown something? Maybe we could make them believe because of the position she was in, she couldn't have thrown something. Because she was crouched like that. Or something like that. Hold on. Maybe that will work.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
I'll reveal the truth.
Okay. Whatever I did just worked. Let's see if that actually...
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor.
She couldn't have.
Because she died instantly.
Instantly?
Okay, so we're going to try to make everybody believe that she died instantly. Right move, wrong logic behind it. Oh, okay. Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
Okay, so Maki knows we're lying right now.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Who wants to talk about murder? Ooh, me, I do. What are you doing, Maki?
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
Fuck yeah, we got her. Okay.
Tenko died instantly.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly.
I'll play along.
No doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Okay, good.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
Excuse me?
Oh, dear.
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
All right, well, we are getting people to believe it. Though I'm worried about Kokichi.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Kokichi, like, always knows when we lie. Kaito, do you want to die?
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance?
Yes, we did. We heard a
If you know
sound.
something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Okay, so we know exactly there was something really weird that happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. Some kind of clue. It's the sound. The sound, Shuichi. Listen to your heart of hearts. Sound during the seance.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
Yes.
There is something that bothers
This
me.
might be a consent right now.
The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed.
I do not consent to that.
Strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
I missed!
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there. I mean, it was totally pitch black. My job was to relight the candles. Moving along the walls was... Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance? There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Singing the song, I heard something.
Boom! Gotcha!
I agree.
The words ducked. Gamer aim! I did aim! I just didn't compensate for the fall. The fall speed.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
Your aim sucks. That's why I don't play shooters. Stop aiming for the V. I will always aim for the V. God damn it.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
What if there was something under the floor?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but...
Maybe it was something that didn't fall, but something
The
else.
sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound, like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. What happened in the dark? Targeting a little girl's V-spot. No. Over the floor. Crosspiece. Dried blood. Bloody kokichi. Oh, wait a minute. What if... Well, that can't be it. Something fell. Was it Kurumi? No. That happened a while ago. The hole in the corner? Well, I was just thinking. Well, no.
I was wrong.
Caged child. Not that, not that, not that. The loose floorboard, no. It's quite far where the blood was dripping. The crosspiece? No. What made the sound? What could have made the sound? What could have made the sound that happened at the seance? I thought that maybe it was the loose floorboards in the other room. Somebody went down in there or broke them or something. Then I thought that maybe it was somebody cutting the crosspiece, but no. The sickle? But no, we just proved that it couldn't have been thrown. I mean, unless that is it. Sound of the sickle hitting the floor. Must have been heavier. The statue? But who could have moved the statue? Yeah. Oh, hold on. What's up? Oh, okay. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm back. I had a feeling Edgelord would start another revolution. Sorry about that. Okay. We are back. So I am losing all my health.
Damn it.
What could have made the sound? Her body? No. wasn't the statue. Magic circle, the white sheet. The cage? Oh, wait, whoa, wait a minute. That's the only other thing I could think of that would make sound. The iron cage. No. I tried to stop him. Why are you looking at me like that? The iron cage was heavy, but I don't think there were any signs of it being moved.
Oh no!
I'm gonna get a game over. One more wrong and I'm done.